ladies and gentlemen, time to welcome out his opponent tonight, boxing out of the blue corner.
Now a fighter from Sydney, New South Wales, tomorrow having his 30th professional fight. He has 26 wins with 18 KOs and 3 World Championship defeats. He is the former world champion and the current world number 4 on the fast track. Back to the top, please welcome Tim Tszyu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the bout the boxing world has been waiting for. The highly anticipated showdown for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. With a record of 28 wins, no losses, 22 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the renowned, current, undefeated, reigning and defending unified WBC, WBA, and IBF welterweight champion of the world, introducing the truth, Errol Spence Jr.
This is not just a fight. This is a war waiting to explode in the ring. Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu. Power, pressure, and pure destruction collide. Who survives when two killers step into the same ring? Welcome back to Boxing Havoc, where legends are broken and new kings are made. Tonight we dive into one of the most dangerous potential clashes in modern boxing, Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu. Spence, the ruthless pressure machine with elite timing and brutal body shots. Tszyu, the fearless destroyer who walks opponents down and breaks them round by round. This isn't just skill versus skill, it's heart versus heart, power versus pressure, survival versus destruction. Stay tuned, because we break down who dominates, who falls, and who leaves the ring with everything on the line. Every great boxing era is remembered for unforgettable matchups, and Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu has all the ingredients to become one of them. Welcome back to Boxing Havoc, where we deliver premium boxing content, fight analysis, and championship predictions. In today's video, we'll explore how these elite fighters match up in terms of skill, strategy, power, speed, durability, and mental toughness. Stay with us as we examine every angle before revealing who could emerge victorious in this epic clash. Welcome to Boxing Havoc, your home for the latest boxing news, fight analysis, predictions, and championship breakdowns. Today we are diving into one of the most talked about dream matchups in modern boxing, Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu. We'll analyze their fighting styles, power, speed, defense, ring IQ, stamina, and overall championship experience to determine who holds the edge. If you love professional boxing, fantasy matchups, and expert fight analysis, you're in the right place, so let's get started. Welcome back to Boxing Havoc, where we break down the biggest fights in the sport with detailed analysis and exciting storytelling. Today's spotlight is on the highly anticipated showdown between Errol Spence Jr. and Tim Tszyu, a matchup that has boxing fans around the world debating who would come out on top. This battle combines elite experience, championship-level skills, and explosive power, making it one of the most fascinating fantasy matchups in modern boxing. Every round would carry enormous stakes and unforgettable moments. Errol Spence Jr. has built his reputation as one of boxing's most complete fighters. Known for relentless pressure, accurate body attacks, exceptional conditioning, and intelligent ring control, he has consistently challenged the very best opponents in the welterweight division. His ability to break down elite competition over 12 rounds has earned him respect from fans, analysts, and fellow fighters alike. Against an aggressive and determined opponent like Tim Tszyu, Spence would likely rely on patience, precision, and tactical adjustments. Tim Tszyu enters the conversation with an impressive resume and an aggressive fighting style that reflects the toughness associated with his famous boxing family. Carrying the legacy of his father while creating his own identity, Tszyu has demonstrated powerful combinations, relentless pressure, and the confidence to exchange punches with dangerous opponents. His willingness to take calculated risks makes him an exciting competitor capable of changing the momentum of any fight with a single perfectly timed punch. One of the biggest talking points surrounding this matchup would be the difference in natural weight classes. Spence achieved greatness at welterweight, while Tszyu established himself among the top fighters at junior middleweight. Size, strength, and physical durability could become major factors as the fight progresses. However, boxing history has repeatedly shown that skill, timing, and ring intelligence often outweigh simple physical advantages when elite competitors share the ring. From the opening bell, both fighters would likely spend the early rounds studying each other's movements. Spence would attempt to establish his trademark jab, while working toward the body to slow Tszyu's offensive rhythm. Meanwhile, Tszyu would search for opportunities to land powerful counters and force exchanges in close range. These opening moments could determine who controls the pace and who gains the psychological advantage before the championship rounds begin. As the fight settles into the middle rounds, the technical battle would become increasingly fascinating. Spence's ability to maintain constant pressure without sacrificing defensive responsibility could frustrate Tszyu's offensive plans. At the same time, Tszyu's combination punching and physical strength could force Spence into uncomfortable situations along the ropes. Every successful exchange would shift momentum, keeping fans fully invested in every second of the contest. Body punching would likely become one of the defining themes throughout the fight. Few fighters attack the body with the consistency and precision displayed by Errol Spence Jr., while Tim Tszyu has also demonstrated impressive commitment to breaking down opponents with heavy shots downstairs. As fatigue begins affecting both competitors, every body punch could have long-term consequences that influence movement, punching power, and defensive reactions during the closing rounds. Another fascinating aspect would be the battle of endurance and mental toughness. Championship boxing is not only about physical ability but also about maintaining discipline under extreme pressure. Spence has repeatedly proven his resilience during difficult fights, while Tszyu has shown remarkable determination whenever opponents attempt to disrupt his rhythm. Their willingness to fight through adversity could transform this contest into an unforgettable display of heart and determination. Speed versus timing would create another compelling storyline throughout the contest. Spence possesses excellent hand speed combined with accurate punch placement, allowing him to score consistently while avoiding unnecessary risks. Tszyu, meanwhile, excels at reading patterns and delivering powerful counters when opponents become predictable. The fighter capable of controlling distance and forcing mistakes would hold a significant advantage as the action intensified. Defense often decides elite-level boxing matches, and this contest would be no exception. Spence relies on subtle head movement, intelligent positioning, and disciplined guard work to reduce incoming damage. Tszyu prefers calculated pressure while maintaining balance that allows immediate counterattacks. Small defensive adjustments could become the difference between landing clean combinations and absorbing momentum-changing punches that influence judges throughout the fight. The atmosphere surrounding this event would be electric, with passionate boxing fans filling the arena long before the opening bell. Every entrance, every stare down, and every exchange would generate tremendous excitement as supporters eagerly anticipated a memorable championship-level performance. Social media discussions, expert predictions, and fan debates would only increase the anticipation, making this one of the most talked-about boxing events in recent memory. Coaching strategies would also play an essential role in determining the outcome. Between rounds, both corners would carefully analyze every exchange while making tactical adjustments designed to exploit weaknesses. The ability to recognize subtle changes and adapt quickly often separates great champions from good fighters. Effective communication between fighter and trainer could ultimately influence the final scorecards after 12 demanding rounds. Momentum shifts are common in championship boxing, and this matchup would almost certainly feature several dramatic turning points. A perfectly timed counter, a sustained body attack, or a dominant round could completely change the direction of the contest. Fans would remain on the edge of their seats knowing that one sequence of punches could alter everything, regardless of who appeared to control the earlier rounds. If the fight reached the championship rounds, conditioning would become one of the deciding factors. Fatigue challenges every fighter, but elite champions distinguish themselves by maintaining discipline and execution despite physical exhaustion. Spence's consistent work rate and Tszyu's relentless determination would ensure that neither competitor surrendered momentum easily, creating a thrilling conclusion filled with dramatic exchanges and tactical brilliance. Judges would likely face an extremely difficult task if the contest remained competitive throughout all 12 rounds. Close rounds, effective aggression, ring generalship, clean punching, and defensive responsibility would all contribute to the final decision. Every successful combination could influence the outcome, reminding viewers why championship boxing often produces passionate debates long after the final bell rings. Beyond the result itself, this matchup would further enhance the legacies of both competitors. Facing elite opposition remains one of the defining characteristics of great champions, and a performance against another world-class fighter strengthens long-term respect within the boxing community. Fans appreciate athletes willing to embrace difficult challenges rather than searching for easy victories, making contests like this especially meaningful. Whether you believe Errol Spence Jr.'s technical brilliance would overcome Tim Tszyu's relentless pressure or think Tszyu's power and determination would produce the upset, there is no denying the excitement surrounding this dream matchup. Every boxing fan can imagine countless dramatic moments unfolding inside the ring, making this one of the most compelling discussions in today's fight game. Thank you for watching Boxing Havoc. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown of Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu, Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future fight previews, boxing news, analysis, and championship breakdowns. Share your prediction in the comments below and let us know who you believe would win this incredible showdown and exactly how the fight would end. That wraps up our complete breakdown of Errol Spence Jr. versus Tim Tszyu. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Who do you believe wins this incredible matchup, and would it end by knockout or go the full 12 rounds? Share your prediction in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, so now the question is simple. If Errol Spence Jr. meets Tim Tszyu in that ring, who bends and who breaks? Drop your prediction in the comments. I want to know who you think takes it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more brutal boxing breakdowns. This is Boxing Havoc, where every fight tells a story of survival, and in this story, only one man walks out the same.